It's Sunday, June 9th, 2019. It's approximately 10:30 a.m., give or take. And I'm doing another one of these perambulations, as I like to call it. Walking, thinking a lot about, how to improve my life. Hopefully the wind doesn't mess up the sound too much here, otherwise this will have been a mere exercise that I can't share, but I'd rather share. I love these video journals, these video diaries, I like to call it, as I am sort of developing a theory on the video diary concept and its purpose and usefulness. One of the fundamental principles that I have come to is that a video diary, becomes more interesting when the person who is keeping the diary has other things going on other than diary keeping, so that it becomes almost like a memoir that's being written as the life is being lived, kind of thing. That's one idea that I have about that. Anyway, so then with respect to that, so if you're watching this, you're either watching my YouTube channel or you're visiting publiccomment.blog, the home site for my blog, and you see that indeed I am trying to succeed in life as a political commentator, blogger, and video diarist, and doing all these things. And I've done a lot this week to, I think, improve how I'm approaching things. Aside from just renovating and improving the layout of the blog site itself, publiccomment.blog, and aside from revising some ideas I have on the structure and my sort of work productivity schedule that I have in mind, it's also a case that I do really want to reach an audience and make a living. I'm a recent college graduate. Working as a writing tutor is nice in that I like to help people in that way, though I'm not sure that it speaks to my highest aspirations, which include being a meaningful contributor to the international social discourse on how we improve our lives, especially by way of politics, which means that as in love as I am with keeping my own blog, maybe the right thing to do, in addition to keeping that blog, is to also work with other media organizations. Certainly, I do need a job that pays more than what I have now, and so certainly that's an avenue that seems logical for me to look at, especially because there are organizations that I think would just be amazing to work for. So I have been applying to a lot of open positions at various media organizations, even some of them which have not necessarily advertised openings. I wanted to put myself out there. So who have I applied to thus far? I applied to the New York Times about a month ago for the position of Deputy Opinion Page Editor. I applied to the Daily Beast. I applied to Bustle as a video producer. I applied to Vox. Vox is one of the places where I was most excited to apply to, specifically because they ask you what your dream job looks like. And I thought it was very cool to be able to have that kind of conversation with them. It took me quite some time, actually, to put together the proper statement for Vox. Those would be some of the places I've applied to. I've also been looking at some political activism and community engagement type jobs. For example, the New Jersey Healthcare Quality Institute. I looked at being a policy associate there. I did interview with them. We'll see how that goes. I also applied to Politico, New Jersey, as an education reporter. You know, as someone who currently is employed in higher education, to me that seems certainly a reasonable thing. Even if it's more ideal for me to offer my opinions as opposed to strict reporting, Politico is certainly an organization that I appreciate. So I have been applying to a lot of jobs. Those are just some, to name a few, while also putting a lot of thought into how to grow myself as a social media influencer, engager, blogger, video diarist, political commentator, etc.